I use the PARAS workbook with stroke patients when I worked in the community stroke team. So what I would do is, with the first visit, meeting the patient, I would take the workbook along with me, explain, bits of the workbook in terms of goal setting and the outcome measures and keeping exercise diaries and things like that. I would leave the workbook with the patient, whether that would be for kind of 3 or 4 days or a week until the next visit. So that would give them time to have a good read through it. Each time I would then see the patient, we could basically use a workbook and direct the sessions to the workbook as well. The workbook was really beneficial with my patients because first of all, it was a really good visual prompt for them. So a lot of the time when I'd go and see patients, the workbook would be kind of to hand. It might be on the chair next to them or on the table and things. And so they were always getting that daily visual prompt to think about their rehab. It might even have just prompted them just to think, I might just get up and move a bit more now, because as the PARAS is about moving more and sitting less. So the workbook as well was really beneficial to help kind of tailor the rehab as well between me and the patient. So it ensured we were both obviously working towards the same goal, but most importantly that it was all patient-centered, because sometimes it's quite easy to do rehab with patients and maybe forget about what it is that they want to work on and maybe be focusing too much on the there and now, basically. A really good example was I was using the workbook with one of my stroke patients who was 99 years old. He's a very good example of a star patient, I would say, because he was kind of straight into using the workbook. He filled in all his outcome measures, and talked about his kind of well-being into detail and things as well. Got some really good feedback from him, because he said that he really liked the activity choices page as well. He liked to kind of be more aware of the physical activity side. Wasn't just necessarily about walking and things like that. It was about the other activities like gardening or attending maybe like community classes and stuff. We utilize that workbook every session. And we built up his walking distance gradually, and later down the line we were gardening together, and it was a really nice experience. And it was something where we could look at the workbook and look at the goals, and he could see the progress he was making as well.